I just came for the money, but fuck with me and shit can get ugly. Ain't nobody safe. Now I'm everything you wasn't. Now I do this shit like what, bitch? Ain't nobody got picture perfect skin, looking like an art gallery. All about my cheese. Boy, you know I need my salary. Yo, my mama's so pleased and my girl is so proud of me. I do this
D-Top in the building. What's poppin', dog?
Chilling.
How
you doing?
I'm doing good, dog. Chilling. How you doing?
I'm blessed, man. Can't complain.
We had a little drink.
Yeah.
Start pre-gaming. I don't know for what yet. But we're pre-gaming.
I mean, shit. My album is coming out this month.
Yeah.
It's called No Help Was All I Needed. It's about I'm finna say like 15 to 16 tracks. I know that might sound like it's pushing it, but trust me, it's a double album. And it's definitely a feeling on there for everybody. Great production on there by Zo. Great.
Shout out to Zo Influence Studios, baby.
Definitely. Great lyrics, great story. It's just more of my story and who D-Top really is at the end of the day. So
word. So who is D-Top? How'd you come up with the name D-Top? What does it mean?
Okay, D-Top stands for definitely taking over period and the throne of power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it stands for like Derek being on top. So D-Top. Yeah. So and then
that's like, that subliminal manifestation, dude.
There you go.
So 15 tracks, you said?
15, 16 tracks.
Fuck it, man. Honestly, people, they think, you know, maybe we should make these songs really short. Maybe we should make, you know, short albums. People are kind of losing, like, let's make a whole body of work, a project, you know? And so you should, I respect that. And I look forward to artists, you know, putting out a whole body in, because you kind of start to explore more of yourself when you start, you know, diving in, when you have a little bit more room to kind of explain yourself. Like, and from it sounds like you got a lot to explain, a lot you want to talk about.
I mean, this is damn near like, this album right here is like probably like 2-3 years in the making.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Just things that's happened in my life. Just who I am as a person, me growing, me getting better, me having a clearer view on things that I need to be doing for myself and my family and my friends.
Real.
So I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, this is me, like, accept me for who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But it's, trust me, it's something on there for everybody. I promise you that.
You leaked out anything yet? I heard Machiavelli.
Machiavelli, that's not even out yet.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, this is because I got the little, you know,
exclusive.
The exclusive though.
Yeah, that's coming, like, that might come before or after this tape. But Machiavelli and probably like a couple other tracks. But no, the tracks I have out right now that's from the album is Don't, and Ain't Nobody Safe.
Ain't Nobody Safe.
Yeah,
I think I heard that one too, right? Yeah.
Overall, with the album, how it's gonna be, it's just gonna be something that, like, it's a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, the good, the bad, the ugly. Oh, but nice. It's always real. It's always me. Like, you ain't never gonna feel like I don't know who this guy is. So you're gonna take away from the album, learning something, and probably learning something about yourself too. Right.
That's a beautiful thing, man. That's what I like to hear, that, because I don't know, I feel like a lot of, it's not anything really taking jabs or nothing, but a lot of music out there right now is more on capturing the energy, or capturing this, you know, like an energy.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you're trying to tell a story, I'm trying to tell a story with the music that I make as well. And that shit takes a lot out of you to really just put it all on out there. But it's that good, that bad, that it's not, you know, for most people, I would say, not people that you're focused. You know? You even have it in your name, dude. Yeah. This is what you have to do. So you're manifesting all that. So you're really giving power to your words.
Of course.
So I look forward to hearing this fucking album, man.
Thank you, dog.
And for you to be dropping it.
I mean, for the most part, I think people just want to be entertained. It's not even about the music anymore. As you can see, like, a lot of the shit that comes out, you got to have some type of gimmick that's going with it.
Right.
Instead of, like, the person really selling their self and letting their music speak for itself. It's a lot of, let me get in beef with this person. Let me do this type of antic. Let me get some attention doing something outside of what's really relatable to the music. And people got to understand, like, you could talk about that flashy shit, but everybody ain't fly.
Right.
Everybody ain't got the flyest clip. Everybody ain't in the biggest house. Everybody ain't doing all that shit that they see on TV. Right. And it's like, real life is real life, and you got to handle it. So I feel like you should have people that's trying to come up, that's showing you, like, yo, there's a way out of here.
Right. I've over the years, man, I've definitely, I feel like I've always been at the side where it's like I look at all that, the flashy, the that what you were just explaining, and I've always been against the current, from when I started rapping. I just started doing real underground shit. I didn't care about sounding good or making, pop music. I just wanted to say crazy shit. Yeah. And be as crazy lyrically as possible. Sometimes with music, you do want people to feel it, really feel it, and hear what you're saying. Sometimes people just want to forget about shit. Sometimes people just want to vibe, and I want to try and make music like that too. Some shit that like really shakes you to the core. When you have that balance. That's what I'm trying to search for. Is that balance, because there is something to that.
What you mean as far as like you saying having those different sides?
Yeah, different sides, man. I think it's good to experiment musically and not maybe do the same thing always. And
I think where a lot of artists get lost at is that they stick to one formula coming into the game, and then they keep on doing it to a point where if a person catches them doing something outside of that, they're looking like, wait, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't show people you were versatile coming in. So if you were a trap artist coming in, you're a trap artist forever. I'm not expecting you to be in different lanes and hey, you want love shit with Rihanna, or you know what I'm saying? So it's more in the sense of you got to show people who you are from the get-go.
The get-go.
So when they see you doing stuff outside of what you normally do, they'll be like, oh, that's detailed. Like, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think that is something that people fail to realize maybe going in, is that some people just wanna, hey, fucking do what's gonna make it go viral. That shit pops, and it's not something that you wanna be making for the rest of your life. You might be fucked. I'm not saying that you can't like then really start making real music, but if you're just so quick to just, I want to build something long. Long term, not short term. I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. I want to make like bodies of work that people can test. Even though it's not like the most amount of people, but it's like a serious, like a small nation behind you listening to your shit.
That's real.
100,000 people that really appreciate it. Then that's a beautiful thing.
Of course.
So yeah. Maybe they're just not as deep, bro. Maybe they're just not thinking about it so deeply.
I think it's more like a compromise at the end of the day. Like, it's a relationship that you have with the people. And just like if you would have with a woman, it's certain things that you can't always get. It's certain things you can't always give, and vice versa. So it's a give and take. I think it's just finding that medium. And once you do find it, you'll know your balance. Like, beat selection for one. A lot of artists get caught in always wanting trap or like conscious beats or something like that. Like, you gotta mix it up and like throw people off sometimes and just do some like weird shit.
Do what you feel, man. Do what you feel. Sometimes I feel like a lot of this is just you're going with it, and maybe it's like being transmitted in a way from a certain place, a certain energy. In a sense. So something that guides you. Sometimes you just, especially with music, and I think that with people who deal with numbers and shit too. I mean, if you're dealing with crazy equations, you making up equations off the top of your brain, dog, you're being fucking spoken to by God.
That's real.
Like, how you making equations out of your head? How do you see numbers? You feel me?
That's real.
How do you see that shit? So
I'm terrible with that shit.
I feel like that's that shit with music too. So when people experiment, dude, let it take over and just try to make something that's coming from the soul.
That's real.
Speaking to you from a different dimension. What we got here? What's going on here? Who is that? Who is that?
Wait, what happened?
We got somebody hiding behind the wall. What's going on here?
What's up, guys?
Luna's popping with you, dog.
It's S the piece of shit Luna in the studio. In the flesh. You want to make an appearance, bro? You look real smart right now.
Might as well.
It looked like you were just studying.
Yo, I was just reading.
Hey,
that's crazy.
Got some function on that, bro.
Dude, let me see
that.
Let me see that book.
That's a good ass fucking book. I got the hard cover to the.
I'm really glad you brought this. This is beautiful, dude.
He's one of my inspirations why I started rapping.
Wow.
Like, dead ass. That's crazy. Dog, good looks, dog. Like, real shit, dog. Like, that's good. Like, okay, yeah, Tupac. Okay, I got this friend named Roland. Before Roland, all I ever wanted to do was be a firefighter. You know what I'm saying? From the time I was 7 all the way to the time I was 11.
When I became firefighter,
yeah.
baby.
So when I became 11,
Spitting fire and putting it out.
listen, somebody said that's real as hell.
Yo, sorry to interrupt,
go
but
ahead.
if you guys have never fucking read this book, you need to go out and get this
This is
book
real
right
shit,
now.
man.
You need to get it. The Rose That Grew from Concrete.
Tupac.
Tupac, baby.
Hell yeah.
It's a collection of all his poems when he was young, before he was really rapping, or his early days of rapping when he was in that group. Fuck, what was the group called?
Digital Underground.
Digital
There
Underground.
we go.
And this shit shook me to my core, bro.
He said a lot of real shit.
There were some that I like, because I read all the poems in there. And shout out to Brandon Bruce, really talented musician out there traveling around. He gave me the book for the first time, and I remember going through the whole book and taking out, like, putting little markers for the ones that really.
Who gave me this
really
book?
hit
Shout
me
out
hard.
to Mr. Powell, fucking 7th grade. You gave me this book. Damn. Kennedy.
7th grade.
Yeah.
That's a great teacher.
Yeah, Mr. Powell.
That's a really good teacher,
yeah,
dude.
Mr. Powell, man, like amazing,
Wow.
amazing. But let me not veer off of track of what I was just saying.
Yeah. My bad. Now we
Okay.
got Tupac looking at us, man.
That shit is crazy. I'm sorry, yo.
Damn. No. Nah, let him watch, dude.
Sign in Tupac and Jimmy at the same time.
No. Yeah, but let's get back on track.
So it was more like damn, I lost it. So okay, bam. 14 came along. No, 11 came along. It's on some shit where I'm realizing firefighters going burning buildings. I'm like, oh shit, no, I ain't trying to do that. Like, bro, it's too hot. I don't like the. I don't
You
like
weren't
the
trying to
kitchen.
be a
Like,
superhero?
hell, like, no, fuck no. Like when I found, I didn't realize these bitches went into burning buildings. I'm thinking like this
Damn.
come to put the fire out. I didn't know they go in. So I was like, man,
Yeah.
hell no, I'm good.
How they go in, bro?
Yeah. So I was like, man, fuck that. Fast forward, 14 came.
That was a short-lived dream, right?
exactly, man.
You said, "Wait, firefighters put out fire? What's going on,
Fuck
dude?"
that, yo. Fuck that. So then after that, it was more in the sense of like me just listening to hip hop, like Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, Timbaland, seeing them on TV, Tweet, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, and just watching artists and being like, damn. At that time, I was in the choir at church, so I was only singing. I wasn't really into writing and rapping and all the type of stuff. And bam, 14 came. We was living in this place called Caribbean Village on 45th and Haverhill, and we moved from there into a house. We stayed in the house for like 15 to 18 years. We stayed in that house, and I had a friend that stayed on the other side of the road, or the other street over. His name was Roland. So when me and Roland met each other, we didn't like each other at first. Like, he thought I was trying to steal his friend, but really that was the only friend I had in the neighborhood at the time that I met.
Some
His name was
petty
Jonathan. Yeah, some real petty ass
Real
shit.
petty shit.
Then me and him became close.
I mean, bro, what?
Me and him became
It's
close.
a friend, dog. I ain't fucking him. Chill. You can have him, bro. What you talking about? You're trying to see your friend. How old were
this
you?
nigga snap.
How old were you with it?
We was like 14, yeah,
Okay.
13, 14, yeah.
He was jealous for some reason.
Yeah, I don't think he was jealous. I want to say that, but he was ain't know what was going on because I would literally only come outside to go see him, and that was it because that's the only person I knew at the time.
Yeah.
So fast forward, me and him became cool. He was like, "You know about Tupac?" I was like, "Who is that?" I was like, "All I knew about was 50 Cent." Like when I seen 50 Cent, I thought like 50 Cent is that nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He had G Unit. He was beefing against
Wow,
Ja
you
Rule.
didn't know about Pac yet.
Nah, I ain't know shit about Tupac. Like I seen 50 Cent, he came out, he got shot 9 times. He had G Unit. He was bossing up. He was signed to Eminem. I was like, this is that nigga. Like nobody ain't fucking with him.
Yeah, no.
So I was like, shit, I want to start my own fucking group or whatever. And then that's when TSGANG came along.
Okay.
TSGANG stands for True Soldier Gang. The true in it stands for the Real United Elite Soldiers. So
A lot of acronyms with this shit, man.
Like,
Like,
we was
keep that
listening.
hidden, boy.
You gotta understand, like when we was like at the time it was me, my cousin, and him. We was sitting in the room and we was trying to come up with a name like for our group. And I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? I was listening to an Eminem song and it was like he said soldier. So I was like, damn, okay,
I'm a soldier.
Probably because I was listening to Eminem
I'm a
show at the time.
soldier. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was that, and we was just going around. We was just like trying to get names, and I was like, damn. I was like, what about military soldiers? And then we was all in a group and we was talking. It was like, nah. And then I talked to this girl on the phone. I was like, what you think about this name? She was like, military soldier. She's like, this kind of the same thing. So I got off the phone with her. I was like, damn, that's real. Then, like, real shit. And it was another
That's
Eminem,
real.
like, for real, dog. It was another Eminem song, I think it was. And he said something about being true. And I was like, true soldier. I was like, but this got to have a meaning
So
behind
you were
it.
real into Eminem back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, naturally
I
you
was
would find
old-
Pac
yeah.
that way too, you know?
Yeah. Like anything that had like depth, lyrics, like something that touched here
Yeah.
without you really understanding what's going on, then you know, like, okay, this is something real.
No, it's a beautiful thing, man. Poetry and music, beautiful thing.
So fast forward that, we had encyclopedias in my living room at the time. And my mom always used to have like her own little cleaning business, and she would get different things from places she worked at. So she brought a lot of encyclopedias home. So we was going through the encyclopedia and just like trying to come up with like the name or acronym to associate with the name of what true meant. And that's when we found all those and we ran from there.
Nice. So you guys are still together to this day? You guys still fuck around making music?
Well, Roland, the one that was my homie that introduced me to like Tupac and shit, he got incarcerated from the time we was 18 to he just got out like last year. So I've been holding it down practically this whole time. My cousin was in college. He was doing his whole college thing. So it was like literally just everything been on my shoulders.
That's how it is sometimes, man. That's
Yeah.
how it feels sometimes.
Yeah.
A heavy thing. But those, but like almost knowing that, all right, well, you know, you got your partner coming out soon or whatever. You hold it down up until this point, so he has something to grow on. You
Of
know?
course.
Like look at what I turned our dream into.
Of course. To be honest with you, I was kind of like upset that he came out and I wasn't where I thought I would be at. Like, because this is a person I feel like damn near.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Yeah.
But you know, now it's hard, bro, because we're out here doing shit is the thing. And what we gotta start capturing is that we gotta show that we do this, you know.
Yeah.
And get all the shows recorded, all that shit, just, you know, little by little. But we're out here, we're making moves. We're actually making organic connections. We're actually, you know, getting fans and people that come out to your show and like shit that trips you out. You know, it's a real thing. Where even if you were fucking at an even higher level, you'd probably feel the same way in some sort of aspect.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
I mean, but it's more in the sense of like I feel like rap music like saved my life, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like for a lot of people growing up, I don't know how y'all outlets are like growing up in your household and things, but expression is a big thing. Like if we can't express ourselves through words, we usually express ourselves in like the streets and like doing shit we not supposed to be doing. So it's like I always seen people around me getting locked up, getting killed, and I was like, man, I ain't trying to go down that road. Like my parents already told me, like, Derek, Janelle, Dwayne, your ass get locked up, we is not bailing your ass out. Like,
you know what? I'm Puerto Rican, right? Born and raised in Puerto Rico, coming to Orlando. You know, growing up, my parents always told me. My mom was a lawyer too.
That's crazy.
Growing up, they told me if you ever get roped up with these white boys or whatever, you know, like getting caught doing anything, stealing or whatever the fuck we were doing, you're the one that's going down. You're the Spanish kid. You're the dark skinned in this group. You're the one that's going down. Sure enough, you know, 16 years old, bam.
Wow.
Get roped up in something in a weird situation, and somehow I was the one who got the 6 to 6 probation. I was the one going through all the, you know, just
damn, my nigga.
You know, but you know, you live and learn. So, and at that time, that's what really started me rapping. Me taking like writing music seriously because I was at home. I had to be at home. I just fucking took out the Rock Band microphone from the PlayStation. I put it in my laptop. I started Audacity. I would take beats and I would rap in my closet.
That's real as shit.
Did that for like 6 to 8 months. Put out 24 songs as Cronus, the Celestial Being.
That's real as shit, dog.
So that's where it really started. So that changed my life and shit.
I don't know. It's just with me, I always feel like I hold my friendships like dearly. Like my girl even said it. She always be saying like that shit's cute. Like all my friends I've known ever since I was like 5 and up. Like you know what I'm saying?
That shit's cute.
That's what she said.
It's
like,
cute.
She was like, "That's cute."
It's loyal.
Yeah,
it's
because like loyalty means everything to me, though. Like if you don't have loyalty, you don't got shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because right now what y'all working off of right now with being in Influence Studios is loyalty. You know what I'm saying? And, and
that's
hoping
what we're
and
working
wishing.
off of. Is
dog,
loyalty.
like, yo, this shit is gonna work out. Like, we gonna get to where the fuck we want to be at. So it's the same thing. Like with anybody that I come across, like I am who I say I am. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have a connection with you, it's genuine. Like I don't want shit from you. The only thing I want from you is for you to grow. You know what I'm saying? And I want to grow with you. That's it. Other than that, I'm not looking for like, damn, I'm a million favors for you to do this, that, and the third. Nah, I'm looking for you to be a real individual to me, like I am to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it is. That's another big reason as to where we might be where we're at right now is because we've gone through shit in life.
Yeah.
That has taken time, but it has humbled us to see it like that.
Of course.
Imagine these 18-year-old cats, 17-year-old cats coming out of high school, never performed a song in their life. Their SoundCloud starts blowing up because it's the trap shit. And and then some of their first shows are like headlining at South by Southwest or really big fucking shows and they've never performed these, You think that they are like they haven't had that journey that we've had, bro. You were telling me a story earlier about TYEPAR. Shout out to TYEPAR. Fucking
pawning
his Xbox to come and record his
day
music.
I met you, dog, that same day,
and that's the type of drive that I'm talking about.
Dead ass, yo.
That's the type of drive that I'm talking about.
My Xbox, bro.
My nigga, hell yeah, that's real as shit. Shout out to TYEPAR, dog.
That's real. That that's a commitment. That's you're just doing it because you're trying to just make this for yourself, create this.
So I mean, that's the beautiful thing though, like how life works out. I'm about to explain y'all like how I met Zoe. Like this, I'm about to explain y'all this. Okay, so we all got this mutual friend that we know, TYEPAR Mario, and he was telling me about the studio that he was going to. So I was like, shit, I want to check it out. So fast forward, he said, okay, when I come over your house, I gotta.
Jesus.
Oh, it's almost like, yeah, I'll get some. I'll take some. He was telling me that we have to go to the pawn shop first to get some money so he could get money for studio times. I was like, damn, bitch, you pawning your Xbox like for studio times? I was like, damn, this studio gotta be like serious. So we do that. Fast forward, we get to the studio. I'm in his session. I'm meeting everybody. And I'm listening to the quality. I'm like, okay, they got a good sound. They doing their thing. I go into the other room. I meet with the other engineer and an artist that's there. We chopping up, talking, blah, blah, blah. I'm letting them hear my music. I'm listening to their music. I'm hearing their music. So it's getting to the point where I almost have to leave. I get back in the room. They're still in their session. I'm telling everybody, okay, I got to bounce. And he was like, Zoe was like, hold on, let me hear your music. So at the time, I was literally, dog, like when I let you hear that song, I was just transitioning from a sound that I didn't do in so long because I'm so used to, like literally, my base is conscious music. I love doing conscious music. But because I know people don't give a fuck about that shit, it's one of the sense of, I gotta compromise and do the music that they like too, but do it in my own way. You know what I'm saying? So, bam, that was one of the first crossover songs I'm gonna say that it's called Only One, if y'all wanna check it out. That I let him hear and he was like, yo, like, damn, like the whole room practically was like, yo, my nigga, you could rap, like very good. And that's when he passed me a card and me and Zoe been rocking ever since.
Hey. Yeah. Zoe seems to have those types of connections.
Yeah. I mean, that shit, listen, on some real shit, dog, like, thank you, dog, like, listen, fuck all that being humble shit. Like, this nigga's the man, like, dead ass serious, yo. Like, this nigga's the fucking man, dog. Like, all my songs that you hear, they sound that good because of Zoe. Like, I'm the artist, but people, you can't take away from the engineer. You cannot take away from them. Because I don't even feel like they get enough credit at all.
Gang.
Hell yeah.
Lorenzo is Mixed by Zo. Check it out on Instagram at Mixed by Zo. So, he's the fucking man, obviously. Yeah. I met Zoe at Funky Buddha when it was Funky Buddha. Now it's Robot. Fucking, that's my robot dance. But So I met Zoe there. He was fucking playing bass, dog. And when Lorenzo plays bass, this whole band's like, not gonna say they're stiff. You guys rock it out, you know. But Lorenzo's a little looser. All right.
Okay.
So you know everyone's playing and Lorenzo's
he's feeling it. Okay.
making these facial expressions and fucking rocking, dog, and just bobbing, right? And so I was like, dude, this guy's the shit. I walked up to him. I'm like, you want to play bass for me? I rounded up like guitar player, bass player. You know, I had Trey on drums. And, you know, he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Fucking nice guy, obviously.
Yeah.
We go up and we shred it. And then he tells me, I got the studio, come record, right? All right. And I never really hit him up.
What year is this?
Fuck if I know, man.
2014.
2014.
Damn, B. Okay.
Damn.
It's almost 5 years ago.
4 years ago. Yeah, almost 5.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So, where's the time gone? But so we rock it, dude. He gives me the business card. I don't hit him up. Then I chill with Ali Embry, who we have a song coming out. Abuse is fucking fire.
Okay.
She really killed it.
I want to check out some of your shit too, though. Like, I don't know how much music you heard from me, but I want to.
Yeah. I've got some music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, man. Maybe we could do like a little live thing. We could like perform a live song or some shit.
Okay.
You know. So yeah, then you know she told me, oh, he lives right around the corner, dude. I lived in the other building, and so I hit him up instantly, and then right then and there, that's it. Zoe's been my engineer since. Same thing.
That's crazy.
Once I found him, I was like, all right, dude, this is.
But see,
you're working on my shit.
But the beautiful thing with you that y'all got to do is like, this is when you first came down here, then, right?
Yeah, a year after.
Oh really? You were fresh in the scene.
I know this shit is about me, but I didn't know y'all about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
school.
So wait, you just want
No,
to
I just went to school.
for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lorenzo graduated with a bachelor's in commercial music
That's real.
from
Congratulations.
Florida Atlantic University.
Hell yeah.
He's fucking killing it.
FAU.
But we're out in California right now, shooting the podcast. We long gone moved from Florida. We're definitely not in that state right now.
Shit, soon, man. Shit. Shout out to Palm Beach, man. But listen, dog,
We
like,
still fuck with you, Florida.
like a bitch don't want to be here forever. Like real shit, dog. Like it's
bitch
a big
don't
ass,
wanna be
like,
here
like for real, it's a
forever.
big ass world out
What?
here, dog. Like real shit. Like listen, think about it like this. The money that you spend going to fucking clubs, think about how much time you could travel to China. Think about how much times you could have seen Asia. Think about how many times you could see some fucking kangaroos in Australia. Come on, bitch.
Come
You
on,
tripping.
dog.
Like,
How many times have you seen kangaroos in Australia? bro?
never.
So you've been going out to West Palm a lot, bro. I've been doing the math for the last 4 years. I spent 356 grand somehow, and I have no idea how that's fucking possible. I've only been to Miami twice, dog. Fuck. Yeah, no, it'd be like that, dude.
But I'm
It'd
just
be
saying,
like that.
though, like it's like a huge world out there. Though, like,
Oh, yeah.
Put it like this: what they say, like 75% of people from America don't have passports or some shit like that. Like,
Is that serious?
like, that's
can
that's-
you look that up, Aaron?
look that shit up real quick, dog?
Fuck
But they were
that.
saying something like that along the lines
That
of
sounds
Most people don't believe that
terrifyingly
exactly
not right,
You hear that?
dude.
Most people don't even leave their fucking state, my nigga. So
What?
they not. I've been to Vegas. I've been to New York. I've been to Atlanta. That's a little
Y'all are
bit of place.
slacking.
That's a little bit of places to be, but I'm saying like
We're
it's outside
slacking.
of Florida. Like getting like you gotta be able to be like being comfortable outside of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, people, you gotta traveling,
Yeah.
experiencing traveling, man. You see how similar we are and how different we are, and it's a humbling experience. It's a good experience, dude. I think it's something that people should fucking do. It's what you're
hell
meant to be
yeah,
doing.
man. You're not a tree, so you're supposed to move. You know what I'm saying? Though, like
Gang, bro. Sometimes you just need to be a little stationary. You know, you need to let them roots grow.
that's real. But how long you gonna let your roots go before you actually go?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. When I got that financial tree growing, bro, that shit.
See?
That money tree, fucking
But look, at the same
a
time,
forest.
at the same time, life's about faith, and sometimes you got to take a leap.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You got to take a fucking
Yeah.
leap. Though. You don't know if
Yeah.
you don't try.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
100%.
you sitting there waiting, or put it like this. And I say this on IG. Think about all the things you would do if you didn't ask for another person's opinion. to defer you from your dream or your goal that you was trying to reach?
I'd be doing a lot of things where I would look at myself in the morning at the mirror and be like, you fucking asshole.
No, I'm saying on the
Even for you, that's pretty fucking bad.
I'm saying on the aspect of
No,
like,
I need that.
you know what I'm saying though? Like we spend so
I
much.
might be dead.
Real shit. I mean, to a certain extent though. I'm saying it's a lot of dream killers out here. It's a lot of people that ain't living their best life anytime. You know what I'm saying? All they do is find room and time to complain. So you go to them with an idea like, yo,
you definitely don't ask for their opinion.
Exactly.
Unless you want to laugh a little bit, because sometimes I love just hearing people trip out for nothing.
I got into a point where I'm not worried about the next person's opinion.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about how you feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing this for me, but at the same time, I'm doing this for my family, dog. Like, I have a reason for this shit.
Yeah.
So it's more in the sense of...
They're not paying your bills. You know, they're not fucking... It doesn't matter. You know, it's just you at the end of the day.
That's real.
I walk with that chip in my shoulder, too, where it's like, I don't really give a fuck. You know? I really don't.
Life is about feelings, dog. It's like you have to feel your way through a lot of situations sometimes. It's not always just about thinking. It's about how you feel in it. You got to be true to yourself.
Right. Sometimes, though, as we grow older, that's when you start, like, having the balance, or trying to attempt having a balance. You know, I've met older people that are not so, you know, but it's also like as we grow up, it's like, imagine what we thought we'd be like at 24 or whatever, 28, and you know, and then you're there and you're like, wow, I'm still how am I an adult? You know what I mean? Like,
real shit.
You know, you would think you know things, but that's what you realize. And so
I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, everybody wants to be understood, but not too many people take the time to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody just wants to say how they feel all the time.
Yeah, exactly. It's all me. It's ego driven, bruh. That IG.
Yeah.
Them social medias. That's what it fuels. And sadly, we need that as artists. But as conscious artists, it kind of hinders us because we're stubborn about it.
Yeah.
I'm stubborn about it. Because I really don't give a fuck. But I know I need to change that about myself. I really need to get out there. You guys need to just start seeing my fucking face. You know?
That's right.
You need to start seeing my face and hearing my music. And just knowing that I'm the shit, you know?
That's real.
I'm good at what I do. All right.
Real as fuck.
And that's what it is, dude. I'm not trying to be a fucking dick or whatever, but
no, I mean, I feel like you should feel
just
that
getting
way.
a little passionate here.
I feel like
we're talking about some real shit.
I feel like you should feel that way. For anybody that's doing music or has a passion or anything they want to do, you should feel like you number one.
Yeah, you have to.
Because if you're not doing it for number one, what you doing it for number two?
Oh, bro, that's your song.
What?
That's the song, right?
Only one?
You got that? You said something about being number one, dude.
Which song we talking about?
The second one I listened to, I forgot Ain't Nobody Safe. I think it was.
I'm trying to think. Damn.
Might have been Machiavelli.
I don't.
You had a line I recall about being number one.
Oh, for real?
Not. Why would I do this if I'm not there to be the number one or whatever? Something along those lines. Okay. So even as we speak, you know, what you write is what
it's
we
real
speak
life.
about.
Now,
dude.
listen,
Damn,
you would never.
I'm over here talking with my throat and shit. Dude. Like,
you would never catch me like writing lyrics that I'm not living. You know what I'm saying? All my lyrics are about like my life experiences, things I've seen, things I've gone through, and shit that's real. You know what I'm saying? It's not no made up shit. It's like real shit. I can't write fake shit, dog. I don't know how to do that. That shit feel weird.
No,
dog.
yeah, it feels weird.
Yeah, and then if you sit there and ask me an opinion, like, or ask me a question. So, Derek, line 3 full of brightness and energy. So, what does that mean? I'm like, oh, that shit does sound good. Who the fuck am I then?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I was bopping my head this way, and I thought about this shit, and that's what it is.
Like,
you know? Nah, I like, If people were to dive into my lyrics, man, I'd probably just trip you out.
That's real. But like, what you?
I'd probably tell you what I was wearing.
What you real lyrical?
Who I had slept with in the week of.
With your, because I don't
the details.
I don't know how your music sounds other than that little cool bars you would spin before this. But is your shit
I just
like,
get deep, dude.
Like you real lyrical? Like you get like,
I would say. What would you guys say? That I would say I'm
for real.
Lyrical with like a dark trippy edge to it.
Dark trippy edge.
Alright.
Lyrical with dark trippy edge.
The tree right here?
Yeah, so like, that's kind of like your dark style.
Okay.
lyrically.
That's crazy.
That's weird.
Okay.
That's cool. I never
Okay.
looked at that.
Okay, if y'all saying that, what y'all think about my sound? Like, what you like? How would you categorize my sound?
It's like that, grounded, like humble.
That's what it sounds like,
Type
for real.
shit. Yeah, yeah, like grounded wisdom, bro.
What you say,
Grounded
so?
But
wisdom?
lit at the same time.
I would say your stuff is more lit.
For real,
More lit.
Okay. Okay.
It's more travel the world. Go do this shit lit. Like, let's get it.
Okay.
I mean, not saying that, but it's like you were the tree for a little bit, you grew them roots, and then you fucking walked it off.
That new project, fam. You should show
Yeah.
both sides of that, bro. I appreciate that. Hearing
Thank
that shit,
you.
I was like, yo,
Thank
Yeah,
you.
what
you're-
you trying to do? You feel
You're
Thank you,
finding the
thank you.
mix is what it is.
Yeah.
You're finding the balance of good, like making fucking good music and shit that just sounds good and makes you vibe, but and
Yeah.
then we bring in the lyrical shit. We bring in the rawness to it.
Dog, to be honest with you, I'm so far ahead. Like, the third album's already done. Like, to be honest, it's more in the sense of I just want to grow with my audience. Like, a lot of these artists come out and they just dropping music, and you be like, bitch, that I just heard a CD from that nigga last week. Like, he
Yeah.
dropped another one. Like, I'm not trying to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's about being consistent, but it's about having substance too. Like,
Right.
a lot of niggas just putting out filler music just to fill the time.
Yeah.
But you look back 5-10 years from now, you be like, what the fuck is this? Like, what was you listening
If
to?
I could record music every single day, I'd be coming out with just as much shit, and it would have the substance. But you know what? Maybe I shouldn't even make that excuse. I shouldn't even make that fucking excuse that if I was recording every day, nah, I should just be recording every day. There's
That's
no
real.
fucking excuse.
That's real.
Damn, you see how I caught myself slipping, Brian? Letting shit go in this podcast. Not even myself.
I mean, it's more in the sense of, dog, like, I feel like you should take time with your product. It's your product. You
Yeah.
got your name on it. So what do you want people to hear if you were to die today? You know what I'm saying? What do you want them to remember you as? Or who do you want them to remember you as? Like, what type of person? You know what I'm saying? A person that was very shallow, or a person that was very open, a person that was
Right.
open-minded. Like, there's
Yeah,
different
how do
things.
you want to be? How do you want to live on, man? Because with music, you live on. And rest in peace to a fucking legend and a great artist, and seemed to be a great human being. I wish I had the pleasure to meet him, but Mac Miller, bro. Rest in
real.
peace to Mac Miller, because.
Rest in peace,
But you know what? He made beautiful music, and I really was hurt from it because I fucking loved his music, and I didn't really listen to Mac Miller with the kids or, you know, back when he really started. But when I started listening to watching movies, and then every album after that, Good AM, Divine Feminine, Swimming, all of them, he's a fucking legend. He's a great artist, and he's gonna live. He achieved that. You know, it's sad that 26 years old, bro, 2 years older than me. That's fucking scary. But it's like he served his purpose, and it's sad, you know.
Mhm.
But he made beautiful music, bro, and it's out there forever. So he's gonna be remembered well as a being a reflective person that is battling with demons, and he's a fucking legend, bro. I think he's gonna be a legend like Bob Marley, like fucking Einstein, like Jimi Hendrix, like for real. He's like Tupac. Mac Miller, bro. Sorry. Rest in peace, dog. I'm just saying my salutes. Because this shit is recent wound.
That's real.
But the scary thing with Mac Miller was he looked like he was under, you know, he had his shit under control.
See, and
I feel like I have my shit under control.
I don't even think it's about having your shit
But
under
it's-
control.
it's- you never know.
It's more in the sense of, like, just because you the line don't mean that you don't never need to get checked up on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think
100%.
A lot of the times, like, when you the person that's always strong, people don't think like, damn, let me call Top to make sure he
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
They
I was
al-
thinking that.
Yeah.
No one was around him, you know. He had been making this music for years. Obviously, something's going on, but
Yeah.
it looked like he had it under control, so people never really, you know. My roommate can't even tell if I'm drunk and shit. She's like, she can't, it's for real. She's like, really, you've been drunk? I'm like, yeah, I was fucked up here. How'd you not notice? That's amazing. You can play it off, dog.
I can't play that shit up. Hell no, fuck that.
But yeah, it's about like, so my new album is about that. It's about like, you know, there is that side to it, and especially in this game, that's why it takes a lot of those people, man. What, you're fucking traveling, doing show to show, constantly working. When we work at the studio, we work insane hours. We can work
Facts.
all night till 7 in the morning the next day. It's just what happens, you know.
Facts.
Plus the substance use and And one day you could just go to sleep forever if you're doing them downers and shit. So it's you gotta keep yourself in check and, you know, try and be healthy. And it's hard, man. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to be doing that shit.
Man, everything killing your ass. Fuck that shit.
That's what I mean.
Like,
That's what I mean.
Kill you.
Like, listen, the day I quit smoking cigarettes, I got hit by a car.
Are you dead ass serious?
Yeah.
Bro?
How ironic is that? I'm like, dude, I could have died right here. What the fuck? You know, I'm trying to live a little
Hit
longer.
by a fucking car for real?
Well, for real. Like, I was skating and this car fucking turned in really fast and I like ninja rolled over the car. I saw it and jumped over the car and ninja rolled. Caught my skateboard at the end of the fucking ramp thing because it was in a parking garage. And the guy gets out and it's like this Asian dude. He's like, "I'm so sorry." So I'm like, "It's all good. It's all good." I get in my car. I'm like, "What the fuck? I could have gotten fucked up. I could have broken my arm. I tried to paint to make money and that's going great, you know?"
That's crazy.
So yeah, and I had ate an edible. So I was just on a whole trip, dude.
This nigga was flying.
I was flying, dude.
Yo.
But somehow I fucking ninja rolled over this shit. And
What? How old you was?
this was like 9 months ago. I was like, I was
2 years
24.
ago or some shit.
No, I was like 24.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to know why I started smoking cigarettes too? Is to get this raspy ass voice that I got going on right now. For real. Nobody wants to. Who wants to listen to some fucking squeaky ass rapper?
Hey, people like Young Thug.
So I kind of did it, you
like
know,
real shit. People
with
like Young
a
Thug,
little
dog.
purpose of like, all right, you know, kind of roughing up the sound a little bit. I do like that raspy, that smoky, that voice, you know, that jazzy voice, or yeah, it's just a very classic thing, that old rock, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, you know, we're fucking freestyle if you bout that.
The
You know
Drake
what? Let's
type
do a
beat.
Mac Miller beat.
Future-
Let's
okay,
do a
yeah.
Mac Miller beat.
I'm gonna tell you if I can rap on it or not. Like, that's literally how
Like
I
a
write.
really good Mac Miller beat.
Yeah.
This book it has his actual notes with his fucking poems written onto the side. But you see Tupac's handwriting and his scribbles and shit. Yeah, you hitting it? All right, well, I'm a freestyle for you, bro.
Go ahead.
Let's see what comes out. But freestyling's more of the feeling at the moment, whereas
Yeah.
writing, you know, I'm able to solidify ideas.
That's real. I like that. He said solidify ideas.
Calm them nerves.
You ready?
Yeah, let's try it out. Yeah. I take a shot for Mac Miller, the dope spitter, a rhyme skriller, the blunt splitter. I fill it up with the best buzz. You know that I be doing it, I always got the best buzz. I'm a threat cause I'm a vet, dude. Everything that I do, don't get it misconstrued. I wouldn't lie to you, I try to guide the youth with the truth. Every time I spit it in the fucking booth. Got lightning bolts just like Zeus, but I was Cronus, known to make the showbiz. Notice that I was so sick, I was a poet who flow sick. Motherfucker, I gotta show it. Bestowed with a plan to life that I could live it right. When I grip this mic, I got this appetite and it's so precise. I might do it till I turn into a poltergeist, just like Mac. But I just rap and I attack every single track. I never lack, motherfucker. I'm be put on the map, cause I just do it. I'ma be a blast from the past, like everything you do, don't get it misconstrued. No, I wouldn't lie to you. Go bring it back. When I spit the raps, it's a fact. Some shit that you just learned on the Snapple cap. I'm just singing right here. Yeah, you know you wanna stand clear. When I'm stepping in the room, you about to meet your doom. I'm a fucking wolf and I'm always howling at the moon. Shout out to the abuse. That's a track that's gonna be coming out soon. Yeah, you about to meet your doom when you step to me. Boy, you know that I got the weaponry of the verbal plus the herbal I be smoking. Got me joking, I'm Alex Roman, I'm so potent. Shout out to Potent, Mike SB. Homie, yo, you know that these dudes can't test me. Relentless, I'm just like Jet Li. When I be hot boxing a Bentley, and I got hoes when I'm riding a jet ski. I do this shit and I lay the flows gently. Yeah, like the devil sent me, but God fucking spoke, so now I put my hopes in the quotes so these people know why I'm so motherfucking dope. Yeah,
This nigga
so
snapping.
you know,
Oh, this nigga's snapping.
Roman the Stoic. Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
You snapped, nigga.
Yeah.
I can't even say shit. He snapped, yo.
Damn.
That was dope, dog. You freestyle a lot?
Yeah, from time to time.
Fuck that. What you mean from time to time? What the hell? You heard that shit? You stepped through the whole thing, dog.
Hell yeah, man. Well, that's what I do. I
That's
put my
good shit,
soul in this,
man.
bro.
That was hard, man.
So yeah, this is put my soul in this, man.
you
I
freestyle
love
every
this.
time you do this?
I try to. I want to, man. I want people to come out and freestyle
That's dope.
and yeah, man. I want to have little live concerts and shit eventually.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's real as shit.
I'm about
Hey,
the vibe. I'm about the music. man.
Try another beat, dog. I can't rhyme to that beat. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. No, I know this beat. Change this one.
No.
Oh man.
Man. Let's not talk of money. Let us forget the world for a moment. Let's just reveal in our eternal camaraderie. In my heart, I know there will never be a day that I don't remember. The times we shared, you were a friend when I was at my lowest, and being a friend to me was not easy or fashionable. Regardless of how popular I became, you remain my unconditional friend. Unconditional in its truest sense. Did you think I would forget? Fucking Tupac.
This beat hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
You got it?
You go ahead, go first if you want.
You got it. Show them that you a prophet. Show them why they can't stop it. The logic that I be bringing with the objects, never stopping. Stages I be rocking.
Shooting for my name like a motherfucking rocket.
Yeah.
Always on top, so I got this. You are not hitting to the boy, really, really on that top shit.
Yeah.
Fuck around, you can get popped, bitch. Really
Yeah.
about that intro, really about that big dough. Doing everything that these niggas just as dose don't. I be getting money from Sunday to Monday. I do this on the fun day. I do this how I want, came back like I never left. The best to ever spit. Real recognize, real and you ain't shit. I'm all about my money, you ain't even getting sense. I've been doing this forever, getting better, you just quench. I'm
You
sitting
just
back
quench?
and go ahead,
My bad. My bad. That's how it is. We start vibing. See, they just quench, cause at the pregame shit, we get lit. When we go walk around, yeah, I grab my dick, cause I know that I'm the shit. And these chicks like this, when I spit these crazy linguistics, I rip this shit ridiculous. And then I light the spliff, get high as shit.
pass it off like a motherfucking football. You a tadpole and I'm a big dog. I'm running everything around me. Track horse, I'm running everything around me. Ferrari horse in a new Porsche. I just skirt off and get mine. Killing beats like Columbine. I do this shit like anytime. HD, hey, I do this shit like anytime. You fuck niggas talking, all you do is tell them lies. I'm improvising, getting better with plenty time. And the baddest bitches, all I see is some fucking diamonds. They call the highness. Over here, I rhyme the flyers. TSGANG and true soldiers, we riding by ya. Killing niggas dead. That's a homicide. I said it once before. This shit is Columbine. Self-made, TSGANG into the grave. All about the fucking money. Only thing I see is pay.
Hell yeah. Pre-game podcast. Hell yeah.
Man. That was good though.
That's
Thank you,
good.
dog.
Hell yeah, man.
That was good as shit.
Well, any last shout outs you might want to do?
When's
the album dropping or anything like that?
The album is definitely dropping this month. I don't know what time exactly. It's gonna be 16 tracks. That's what I'm thinking, but it might be more or less. But yeah, it's definitely coming this month though.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where can people find you at?
People can find me on Instagram at DTOPTS. They can find me on Twitter at TSDTOPTS.
DTOPTS.
Yeah. They can find me on Facebook at Derek D Top Crawford. And shit, if you want to email me for any beats, songs, whatever the fuck you want to email me for, dtoppa18@gmail.com.
Let's work.
Damn.
We out here.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I do got music on that shit too.
Yeah.
iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify.
There you go.
If you type my name in, it's DTOP. They're gonna have
We'll
it
put
D.
the names down on the links down
at the
here or
bottom.
whatever.
But at the end of the day, if you type my name in, it's gonna be spelled wrong. It's DTOP, but they're gonna have the little dots in between. But yeah, that's it.
Perfect. The real acronyms.
There you go. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And don't forget to fucking check out this book.
Hell
Serious.
yeah. Rose that grew from the concrete. Tupac Shakur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forever, y'all niggas take a seat like LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. When they used to play for Heat, they play for position. But me, I just play for keeps. Always on my grind. I be lucky if I get some sleep. Keep your conversation short if you ain't talking.